afternoon, everybody. Let's take a look at your headlines on this Tuesday afternoon. New details on a fugitive arrested after a chase and manhunt that shut down the interstate. Plus, an arrest after those 10 inmates escaped from New Orleans. You'll be surprised who's now in custody. Plus, a Fairhope student arrested at school. That and more on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be with you on this steamy Tuesday afternoon. Hang in there, though. Caroline says we're going to get a little relief from our humidity tomorrow. So that's good because it certainly feels like a sauna out there right now. Okay, it is time to get to our big stories at this hour. A maintenance worker is now in jail for allegedly helping those 10 inmates escape in New Orleans. Sterling Williams was booked today on 10 charges. Officials say he shut off the water to the toilet that the inmates moved during the escape. 3 other jail employees remain suspended while investigators look into their possible connection to the escape. 4 of the 10 inmates have been recaptured. 6 are still on the run. Number 4, 3 sea turtles have been released back into the Gulf, all of them juveniles that successfully completed treatment at the Gulf Area Care Center in Fort Walton Beach. Dozens of people lined the route for the sea turtle release at Henderson Beach State Park in Destin yesterday. 1 turtle was cold stunned this winter. The other 2 were hooked by fishermen. You can watch footage of the release, which we always love to show you, on WKRG.com. Number 3, the Escambia County Sheriff's Office is looking into an armed robbery and chase in Pensacola. It may have been connected to other robbery attempts. Surveillance video shows the robber right there in that gas station convenience store. This is the Raceway on Airport Boulevard, pointing a gun, demanding money. Deputies were able to track down the man, identified as Deshaun Donson, and they tried to make a traffic stop. He also led them on a chase, and he was captured later in the evening. Number 2, a Fairhope High School student is facing serious charges after drugs were found on school grounds. An anonymous tip sparked that investigation. Police say 18-year-old Carter Vizina came to school with pills, guns, and marijuana. Police say drugs were found in his car parked in the school parking lot and in Vizina's backpack. Officers also searched his home in Loxley and recovered more drugs and 3 handguns. And number 1, new details on a fugitive arrested after a chase and manhunt on I-65. Mike Thomas of Georgia is now in the Baldwin County Jail. He's charged with aggravated assault and robbery. We now know that the truck driver shot Thomas in the leg, sending him to the hospital after his capture. Thomas is wanted in Georgia for domestic violence as well. Also for murder in DeKalb County, Georgia. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. All right, everybody. It is time now to get to our question of the day. And this one has to do with the upcoming mayoral debate. We've been telling you about a debate that's taking place tomorrow night at Dauphin Way United Methodist Church at 5:15. You can ask questions to the candidates. I don't know if they're actually calling it a debate per se. It's more of a candidates forum where you get a chance to ask questions to Mobile's mayoral candidates. So we're asking you, what is your number 1 burning question for Mobile's mayoral candidates? Let's look what you have to say. Teresa says, what are you going to do about panhandling in Mobile, especially at the Loop? Jared says, can we get Bayfest back? Gulf Shores had a huge turnout for Sand in My Boots. Freddie, what's your plan to maintain the city's solid financial footing while improving public safety? Jess, will anything be done about the quality of and accessibility to mental health services? And will options for long-term residential treatment become available? Dennis wants to know specifically, what do you believe about the issue of crime in Mobile and how would you try to fix it? Dwight says, when are you going to finish work on McGregor Avenue? Dwight, that's supposed to be finished by the end of the year, but as we reported, get ready for more pain when they close Dauphin and McGregor to put in that huge traffic circle. That's going to be a nightmare. So get ready for that. That's coming May 28th. They'll close that intersection, but the entire project is supposed to be finished by December 31st. So we're holding them to it. Hopefully it will be. And just side note on that, I was over at Pinebrook Shopping Center and I had to cross McGregor to get over to TJ Maxx. And boy, McGregor looks good. It's so much wider. So when it does reopen, I do think the congestion right there at Airport and McGregor is going to be a lot better coming down the hill because it's wider and it is going to be better. It's just been a lot of pain getting there. How will you address crime? Oh, yes, Brandon. When will an Edgar's Bakery come to Mobile? Love Edgar's Bakery. I lived in Birmingham for years. Delicious. 100%. I'm behind that. Okay, when will the theater be rebuilt? Christy, great question. You know, I'm one of those people that I don't know how you design this multi-million-dollar facility without a theater. Now, there is design for a theater, but it's down the road, and there are a lot of events that require a theater that's bigger than the Sanger, and I hope that city leaders will bring the theater back. I'm a big supporter of that. Okay, lots of questions about public safety. Hey, I like this one, Judy. Who will get Trader Joe's to come to Mobile? So, great questions. We should just print all these comments and hand them to the candidates because these are great questions. And I really am going to try to make the opportunity to attend one of these mayoral forums because I want to hear from some of the candidates. I don't know where they stand on certain issues because we haven't had a chance to really find that out yet. And we will start to bear down on that as time goes on and we get closer to the election. We're going to make sure we ask them a lot of your questions as well. Okay, so thanks so much for all those great comments about what you would like to know from mayoral candidates. And so now we want to get to our question of the day. And we're talking about graduation. Are you attending a graduation ceremony this spring? Yes or no? Are you attending a graduation ceremony this spring? Yes or no? So let us know. Yesterday I attended my son's junior ring ceremony. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, he is almost a senior. I can't believe it. And my daughter is graduating from 8th grade on Thursday. And she'll go to a different high school. I can't believe it. It's just time marches on. It is just crazy how quickly they grow up. So let us know if you are attending a graduation this spring. And if you would like to participate in our poll of the day or our question of the day, just go to WKRG's Facebook page or WKRG.com. Okie dokie, everybody. That's going to do it for me for News 5 Now. Oh, by the way, make sure you watch tonight at 10 o'clock for my special report. It is on an incredible young woman in her 20s who was diagnosed with cancer when she was 13. I actually interviewed her when she was 13. She was diagnosed with bone cancer in her leg, had to end up having her leg amputated. And I've just kind of followed her through the years. Well, now she is a social worker at USA Health Children's and Women's Hospital, where she spent a lot of time recovering as a child. And she's had so many health battles since then, but she's an amazing young lady. So you'll meet her tonight at 10. If you miss it, of course, it'll be on WKRG.com. And it will also be re-airing tomorrow. So I'm asking the producers, let's air it at 9, let's air it at noon, let's air it at 4, let's air it at 6:30. We need to get her story out there because she's such an inspiration to so many people. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you tonight for WKRG News 5 at 5 o'clock.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.